thank you very much for clicking on this video today, and welcome to my channel. To all you returning subscribers, hello, and if you're new here, I hope you stay around and subscribe to come back to watch more of my videos. My name is Susan, and today I'm bringing you a everything I bought whilst I was on holiday in Turkey video. Well, you may or may not know that I have recently returned from a cruise, and one of the ports was actually a Turkish port, Kusadassi. I have actually been to Kusadassi before, so I knew what to expect. In the morning we went sightseeing to the Ephesus ruins, which was amazing, but that left us a couple of hours in the afternoon to go shopping. And wow, did we go shopping. A couple of years ago, it must have been 2022, I went to Bodrum on holiday. That was my first experience of Turkey and of the, shall we say, specialist handbag shopping that is available. And on that occasion, I bought this backpack. It is, I'm not sure if you can see, it has a tree there. Maybe somebody may say that is a mulberry emblem, but it was actually the size and the colour that really attracted me to this backpack. And as I say, I bought this in 2022, and no exaggeration, I've probably used it every single day. I just love it. I love the freedom a backpack gives me because I've got my hands free. I'm usually got a toddler in hand or a grandson who's dumping his school stuff on me, and I just love the multitude of pockets. So when I say that I've used this handbag every day, I'm not exaggerating. And if you can see the wear on here, you can see how well loved it's been, because it's such a good quality leather. It's lasted really well. So of course, when I was in Kusadassi and I saw this, look familiar? Yes, definitely looks familiar, doesn't it? I didn't hesitate, I wanted this. This time I bought it in the black. It is exactly the same. You've got the same pockets, the same zips, and the same straps that are adjustable. Soft leather again. I saw it in several shops. And if you've ever been to Turkey, you know it's a bit of a hassle and a haggling game, that you ask the price, they said something ridiculous like 170 euros. You offer them 30, they want you to go 50, 60. Well, I am harsh. I think I am quite harsh, because knowing what I'd paid for the blue one, albeit 2 years ago, I knew that I did not want to pay more than 30 euros for this. It's a good quality leather bag, but still, they're not going to charge me more just because it's got a fake mulberry emblem on the front. So, like I say, in several shops, they were quoting me silly prices, and I just say, okay, thank you, goodbye, put it down. Well, I went to the next shop, I picked it up, this one, said, how much? And the man went, how much do you want to pay? And I said, 20 euros? He said, okay. I couldn't believe it, because usually, you know, they're like, oh no, you are doing me a disservice and my children are starving. But he said, okay. So my bargain, 20 euro bag, which is practically what I paid 2 years ago for a good level bag. I couldn't find one in the navy blue. They had pale blues. If I'd been able to find another navy blue one, I probably would have bought another one of these, because I love it so much. Absolutely love this bag, and this bag is going to get loved probably for the next 2 years until I have the opportunity to go to Turkey again. So the next item I bought, I only paid 15 euros for this one. Not such a good copy, I must admit, even though it's got quite nice stitching for the double G, Gucci of course, on the front. Don't regret buying it, but it's not going to be much use to me really. It's got a nice little strap handle here so you can hold it as a little bag, maybe on your arm. And it's got the versatility of a crossbody long strap that you can remove. You can also remove the little one to turn it into a little clutch, and that's what attracted me really. I thought it's going to be very versatile. Unfortunately, my phone doesn't fit in it. I should have tested it. If I take the cover off my phone, it fits, but it's still a tight squeeze because there's not actually that much room in there. There's a little pocket here if you wanted to just put a little tissue or a little card or something, but the pouch inside really isn't big enough for a phone and a purse. But still, for a little evening bag when I don't have to carry too much, I'm sure it'll come in quite handy. And the strap is adjustable by the buckle there. So €15, not too bad. It's not an excellent copy. You'll find that there are different bands of copies, but for €15, it's going to be fine. Right, well, with all my purchases stacking up, I knew I was going to be in trouble with my handbag allowance and everything on the plane. So I bought this bigger tote to be able to carry things back on the plane. That's my hand luggage. It is, of course, a Louis Vuitton tote. Got stitching here on the two little handles. Gold hardware, little press stud, and these little tabs on each side that you're able to tighten up. Let me just show you. So it changes it from a tote. Just going to tighten up the other side. So it changes it from a tote to actually a little handbag. I haven't done that properly, but you get the idea. So it pulls them in, so it condenses the size and it turns into a little handbag. There is a buckle and a little clasp there to secure the middle, and that has got a little Louis Vuitton stamp on there. As you can see, it has the red with the black striped lining, and it says Louis Vuitton on this little pouch here that is done up with a little zip with the PU sort of surround around it. Also attached is another little coin purse, little pouch, again with the Louis Vuitton emblem on, and I went for the black over the other designs, obviously the brown and the grey, because I thought it was a little bit more subtle, and I will be using this maybe as an everyday tote if I'm going shopping or just to town. So I thought it'd be a little bit more versatile because it would go with lots more outfits. Quite pleased with this. I paid €20 for this after a bit of haggling. But what I found when it was filled, obviously to get back on the plane, this pouch here, if you put anything in this pouch, it pulls down and that folds over. So it's a bit of a design fault really. It needs to be stiffer here or to have some sort of stiffening or stitching there. But for what I paid for it, because it's even got the Louis Vuitton stamp on the buckle and the zip there. What I paid for it and how I'm going to use and abuse it. It's quite a nice little bag, isn't it? And versatile because you can snatch it in. So yeah, quite pleased with that one, even though I don't think the quality is quite there. Well, after I bought that one, we got sort of waylaid to go into this other shop, and the shopkeeper was just so funny. He had us in absolute fits actually, buying a belt for somebody, that when he showed us his handbags, not that I felt sorry for him, but I couldn't believe the price. €10 for a Christian Dior tote. I couldn't resist it really. I didn't need it, but for €10 I wasn't going to leave it there. It's quite a good spacious bag, and I thought this will definitely do me if I'm just popping out to the shops for a few items. Maybe a little bit over the top to be having a Christian Dior bag to pop into Lidl's for a few things, but who knows. Obviously for €10 you can't expect the top quality, and I don't know if you can see there are through threads on the stitching. It is embroidered on this band here, so it is pretty good, and you can see all the Dior emblems there. The handles are quite sturdy, and it's quite stiff material, and it's got a good reinforced base. Obviously no studs or anything fancy on it, but for €10, honestly, what do you expect? So yes, I'm quite happy with that really, and I've got a story and memories to remember that shopkeeper by. I'm cheating really to show you this handbag, obviously a Chanel one, because I actually bought this in New York 5-6 years ago, and I paid $20 for it. I remember that. The reason I'm showing you is quite a good copy, and I bring it out on those special occasions when I want to look very sophisticated and maybe expensive, because I bought this whilst I was away. Now I thought initially that I may use it as a bit of maybe a neck scarf, or maybe in my hair, but I did come back and I thought, well actually I think it'd look rather super if I just tied it onto my Chanel bag as a bit of a bag scarf. And I thought, yes, that just finishes that off, especially if I was to be wearing quite a plain outfit. I thought that would really smarten up the bag and maybe add to the authenticity. I don't know. I don't know if anybody really believes that I'm carrying around a couple of £1,000 worth of handbag, but I can dream, can't I? That is everything that I bought in Kusadassi on my holiday. Like I say, several purchases that I was quite happy with. My daughter also bought some items. It is certainly an experience. I recommend it. I'm going to put in a photograph here. Genuine fake watches, and you can buy everything you can imagine. They had shoes, they had trainers, they had hats, jumpers, football shirts, and of course watches, perfumes even. You could, anything that you can imagine to be designer and copyable, they were selling. Obviously these aren't genuine. I know they're not genuine, and for the euros that I spent on them, I would not be expecting top of the range copies at all. But I'm happy with what I bought. I hope you enjoyed watching and seeing what I bought today. Lots more videos coming. I am really pleased that so many of you are subscribing. So many of you are making comments and liking my videos. It is really making me very happy to know that you are all enjoying my videos, and I hope you enjoyed this one, and I hope you come back next time. Goodbye for now.